Hello, my name is Shellen Bailey, owner of Love and Lust Designs and creator of the Omega Applier system. Today we're going to talk about creating standard clothing appliers with the Omega Applier System Dev Kit. Please note, there is no difference between tattoo and clothing appliers. If you're making any sort of clothing, tattoos, scars, makeups, gloves, socks, oils, or anything else designed to be worn over your skin, this is the correct video for you. Please also note this tutorial assumes you're familiar with what Omega is, what it does, and you've successfully installed Omega into your own test mesh body or part. If you have not done this, there is a link to the instructions in the description. If you do not own a mesh body, you can test your appliers with our mannequins found on the 5th floor of the Love and Lust in-world store. First thing we must do is acquire the dev kit. You can get it directly off the marketplace or on the 5th floor of Love and Lust Designs in the creator section. Since we do make additions and improvements to the dev kit from time to time, when you purchase it off the marketplace, it will be delivered to your received items folder in the form of a product delivery HUD. Simply wear and click this HUD to have the latest version of the dev kit delivered straight to your objects folder. Once the current kit has been delivered, it on the ground and open it. Copy the entire contents to your inventory. Once in your inventory, you'll notice there are 3 boxes and 2 note cards in the kit. The note cards will lead you to detailed instructions and promotional materials. The boxes have the appliers. There is a kit for standard appliers, materials appliers, and tinting appliers. It's very important you open the correct applier kit. Since we're creating normal appliers, we're going to open up the standard applier kit and copy it to our inventory. For information on materials and tinting appliers, please see our other videos. Inside you will see a variety of appliers for clothing, skins, nails, etc., as well as a note card with more information about these appliers. Since we're creating standard clothing appliers, we're going to focus on the combo bottom, combo outfit, combo top, and face applier. For clothing, tattoo, and other items other than skin designed for the lower body and feet, you're going to use the combo bottom appliers. For items designed for the upper body, you're going to use the combo top applier. For items that go on the face and head like makeup, tattoos, hair bases, etc., you're going to use the face applier. For items that have both an upper and lower body portion, you also have the option creating a combo outfit applier. All of these appliers work in the same way, so we're just going to choose one that suits our needs and res it on the ground. In this case, we've res an Omega outfit applier. Once you have your applier on the ground, open it up and look inside. You will see 2 scripts. One is the applier script, the other is the configure script. You want to open up the configure script. At the top of the script, you will see 1 to 3 variables set to what is called a null key. This is the string of zeros you will see there on the screen. Now, the string name may vary based on what applier you opened. Do not be confused by this is normal. What is important, however, is that you replace those zeros with the UUID of the texture you wish to apply. It is very important that you only replace these zeros. When you are done, the quotation marks, the semicolons, and everything else should be exactly as it was. If it is the combo outfit applier you've opened up, remember to put the upper body texture in the upper body slot and the lower body texture in the lower body slot. Also, you see that line that says touch nothing below this line? You may see null keys below that line, but don't touch them. If it is an outfit or a bottom applier you've opened up, you may also see a slot for a skirt texture. This is purely optional, used for meshes with skirt prims like Kitty's Lair and also with our scripted mesh skirt panels. If you do not include this texture, skirts and panels will simply use the lower body texture. If you do not wish to include a skirt texture, simply leave the zeros where they are. Once you finish filling out the config script, make sure you set the permissions of both scripts to no modify and no transfer to protect your work. Then reset the script. Lastly, you'll want to rename the applier something appropriate for your product before wearing and testing it with your favorite Omega friendly mesh. If you do not own a mesh or you think your applier is not working, you can visit our Omega enabled mannequins on the 5th floor of the Love and Lust Designs store. Make sure you click a couple times as the mannequins take a moment to recognize your presence. Once you've tested the applier at least once to verify it works, you have the option of deleting the config script. While I personally do not care for doing this, since it will forever prevent any other applier system from converting your applier, it does add another degree of security, so I leave the option to you. If you do decide to do this, however, it is very important you make the applier prim no mod to prevent script reset. Also, make sure you use the applier at least once to make sure the texture is loaded into the main script's memory. Now that we have a working applier, let's talk a little about reskinning. Reskinning is when you change the appearance of the HUD by changing its texture to better fit your brand. Omega System Advanced Appliers are a little different than other appliers in that we place multiple buttons on a single prim. This ensures customers always get the layer they need without a designer having to create 3 different nearly identical appliers. Since we wanted you to be able to link these appliers together in a HUD, this had to be done in a single prim. To do this, we have programmed the appliers to react to where you click on its face. If you click on the area of the applier that says pants, it'll apply to pants. If you click on the part of the applier that says tattoo, it'll apply to tattoo. It does this by returning the coordinates of where the user clicks and compares them to our stored clickable zones. As a result, it is very, very, very important that if you reskin our applier, that you do so in a manner that lines up your labels with these zones, just like the ones you see here. To make things easier, we have a drop box with PSDs you can use as a template to make our appliers your own. One last thing to keep in mind, if you include any sort of accessories, skirt prims, pockets, etc., remember not all meshes sit at the same height. Make sure you leave these items modified so they can adjust them to fit. This is especially true of rigged mesh skirt panels. With the variety of shapes and sizes available, being able to adjust the vertical offset is a must. This brings us to the end of our video. Thank you for watching. I hope this has been helpful. For more information on mesh bodies and Omega, there's a link to the blog in our doobly-doo, or feel free to watch more of our videos. Make sure you like and subscribe, and until next time, love you guys. Mwah!